What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerdcast. Well, it's time to play some Fade to Silence. My name is Splattercat, bringing this to you once again from THQ. Checking out a cool little Snowland survival game where apparently we're under attack. I see people running off and doing gangster stuff. I have no idea where she's headed off to. Apparently it was important, though. She wanted to go fight a guy. You don't even really need to. Our big death crystal will take care of it, lady. She wants to get some, though. I don't blame her. Sometimes you got to get out in the shit and make it happen. If you wanted to get this game after seeing it played here on the channel, you can do that. Just look down below. I've got an early access link for you on Steam down there, so be sure to do that. The game comes out on the 14th. I'm recording this like way before that, but you know, this video will be up after the game is out, so if you want it, you can get it. Pretty sure the camp is no longer under attack. Vic ran over there and started punching shit in the head, and I think she's done. I don't see our other guy around anywhere. I think those are our people right there. Oh, they're fighting at the gates right now. Okay. That's pretty cool. I guess even if they're in your party, they go out and they, like, fight or whatever. Sweet. I've got, like, no health left. We got our butt kicked when we went back out there, but I want to scavenge that location we were at previously. And so I've got food coming out of my ears at the moment. This would be a great time to just hang out for, like, 8 hours. Hopefully we don't get caught in a blizzard after this. But there we go. 8-hour rest. I hope that gets us our health back. It got us most of our meter. Let's go back outside and see what the weather's looking like. That's going to be the next thing that you really got to concern yourself with. So, weather, how are you looking right now? It looks like there might be a blizzard soon. There's a lot of snow on the steps right now. And it's made me slightly nervous. But I think I'll probably still venture out just because we have campfire supplies and everything else. There is a fight going on this side. I don't know if I can nail that archery shot from over here. Oh, I don't have any arrows. Okay. Oh, he killed him already. Nice job, buddy. That was Rice getting in there. Good job, pal. Well done. I'm going to pick up those Eldritch Essences, and let's see what everybody else is up to right now. Oh, there's another one right there. Hey, you. What are you doing? I got to equip some arrows. I keep trying to go to my bow, and I don't have any arrows on me. Oh, I don't have any arrows at all. Okay. I noticed in between the last episode and this one, in case you were wondering about that, you do actually have to equip that piece of equipment, the padded lining. You have to put it on your person. It doesn't change the way you look, but you still have to put it on there. It'll make it so we stay warm a little bit mo better. I also looked inside of our inventory, and oh my god, we have so much food. We have like a crazy amount of food. It's super awesome. Apparently my guys went out and started hunting and whatnot in between episodes. I don't know. I sat around for a little while. It looks like they got some hunting done and some things got accomplished. So no complaints from me. We've got a Ripper over here that's making it so that our city can't get out of combat. And so I'm going to have to... Oh, he blocked me. I never seen him do that before. I've never seen the red ones do that before ever. The green ones actually are quite proficient at blocking. Oh, yeah. Okay. I see what's up. I mean, I'm going to put you out of your misery with a heavy strike, though. Hit you with that right click. It's not that I want to. It's that you make me do it. Like, I don't want to hit you with the right click, but you won't die unless I hit you with the right click. It doesn't look like there's a blizzard coming in. The temperature is staying mostly standard, so I'm not going to panic too much about getting things done. Instead, today, let's focus on building, and then after we get done building, what we'll do is we'll jump up out of base, and we'll go back over to that place we explored in the previous episode, and we'll pick up all the resources from there, because that place was chock-a-block with goodies. I don't know what chock-a-block actually came from, whether it came from blocks of chocolate or what that has to do with anything, but it seems like one of those phrases that I'm going to use, because anything that sounds vaguely chocolatey is going to get me kind of excited. Although I've lost my sweet tooth. As I get older, my sweet tooth has definitely diminished. When I was younger, I used to eat candy and candy bars and, you know, random energy bars and things like that all the time. Now that I'm older, I don't do that anymore. Like, in general, I stay away from sweets nowadays. I keep them for special times, unless there's a thing of Oreos around. I'll eat Oreos for a minute. Or the extra chewy, the double chewy, double chocolate Chips Ahoy. I'll eat the hell out of those, but I freeze them first. I put them in the freezer so that they get, like, crunchy-ish. Alright, so we got some more wood. I'm going to drop this off over here. I think it's time for us to start thinking about new projects. I don't think there's any combat left going on. It's no longer ringing out and singing to the sky that we're under attack, so I think we'll be good there. Instead, let's go to our construction menu. And now that I've got food and resources, Huts of Fall with the occultism skill to craft bombs and remedies that will store things. We've got a crafting shack over here so they can do bush crafting to make primitive tools, weapons, and materials. Palisade gates. Let's start with a workshop, I guess. We don't have copper nails, though, so I think we're going to need a forge for that. Let's start out with a forge then. We'll bring that back over here. And don't worry about it too much. The rubble will go away once you place the building. There's our forge. And so hopefully they'll start to work on that pretty soon. They don't have the resources for it, but they will. It's just going to take time. Going to my inventory right now, we've got plenty of food, so let's bang that on out. Looking good. I'm going to go sit next to the fire. We'll drop some things off inside of the stash. And I'm coming around on this game. I really am. I could see myself putting a lot of hours into this title. I'm excited to see what if this is the early access, like the early access has stuff to do. Like normally as a indie gamer guy, when you get early access games, you're like, all right, I'm going to do like 2 episodes and I'm going to run out of stuff to do. Are they training with each other right now? Oh, that's super badass. Your followers actually like do random little things inside the camp too. So they're over there like training up on a post. Nice. Huh, cool stuff. What I want to do is in my inventory, we have lots of salvage. We have lots of wood fragments and pristine wood and whatnot. I'm going to put that inside of there. I don't have enough things going on at the moment to make a campfire, and I need campfire materials. So I'm going to sit down and make a couple of those so that if we get caught out in inclement weather, we should be able to at least survive. I would love to put together a shelter, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Oh well. So far, our only death in this playthrough is from something we couldn't really help. It was kind of a new phenomenon that I didn't know how to deal with just yet. Big thing fell out of the sky. I got hit with some artillery from the sky, and it managed to lay me low. So where we want to go is going to be back over. So that's the anvil right there. I think that's the place right there. I think. I don't know. I thought the place we were going was more over in that direction, but I suppose I could be wrong. We'll just follow the waypoint for right now, because I think the waypoint knows what it's talking about. She's headed on back to her house. I think they're just going to chillax over there for a bit. There's a fire out back, and I think they stand around it if you give them time to do so. We've also got, yeah, there's like a little pig roasting right there, and it looks like... I thought she was sitting next to the fire, but nope, it's just a bench. Let's head off in that direction. There's a lot of resources over on this side. There's an ethereal essence. It's all buried right there. That's got me kind of interested. With our bonus gear, we should be able to make it back out this way without any major issues. Let's do it! As we're moving out of field, the weather just shifted on us. It's starting to kick up a lot of rough and whatnot. So what we're going to want to do is keep an eye on the temperature meter for right now, in the hopes that maybe we don't get slammed up and jammed up on some drama nonsense. Boo! It's made me a little bit nervous. There's a shelter right over there, but if the weather tries to take us fast, we may not be able to get there. I'm going to take this right here. There's some firewood, some food, and some arrows, and some more primitive arrows. Let's go ahead and load those into our inventory right now, because I haven't been using arrows at all, because I put them all inside the inventory of the town, I think. And so I was trying to clean things out and make it so that, you know, we had space for the stuff we wanted to have. And that kind of got me into trouble, because I unloaded things that I should not have. We got a monster over there. I'm going to avoid him. I have no idea what that is. Maybe those are drop zones or something? Where he's like dropping debris. I think so. That might be... I don't know what that is. Never mind. In this direction. This should be the lumber camp that we were forced to bail out on earlier, because we had no health and also our inventory was full. If there's a corruption over here, I do think we should take care of it. Let's go grab that first. And then I'm going to try and tag everything up that I can that's going to give me access to some kind of resource. And so there's a lot of firewood around here. I think that's what we're going to come out on top with. Let's go ahead and cleanse this out. Oh, shit. I got blown up. Never mind. I wanted to try and cleanse that, but the game was being mean to me. It blued my face off. That's way worse than having glued your face off. There we go. So the corruption is gone. We don't have to worry about bubbly nonsense happening over here any longer. A little bit of free salvage right there, although I guess it wasn't free. It cost me a little bit of my blood. Sometimes you gotta bleed for your swag, though. I see a firewood right there. I'm going to take that. Eldritch Essence on that side. We've got a couple of things inside of this building that are looking pretty good to me. And so let me get in here. We got some salvage, and it looks like we've got a backpack that's got a healing tonic and a fiber inside of it. Sounds good. Always good to get some extra fiber. It's good for you, man. It keeps you away from diverticulitis and all that kinds of stuff. Get your fiber. Fiber's great. We've got some firewood right there. I don't even know if we can get up on this pile to get the firewood that's on the top right there. But I'll just leave it alone. There's other buildings in this area that probably have better loot anyways than the huge amount of firewood that I could just pull off of a tree by chopping it down. We got an enemy right there. That was way off. How much damage do arrows do? Uh-oh. He's trying to do something crazy right now. Yeah, stay away from me if you're trying to do that crazy-ish. Arrows, they work. I mean, they get the job done. You gotta fire them and kind of feel it out a little bit. It's kind of like throwing grenades, I guess. You'd be like, 1 out, 2 out. All right. Can I go up that right there? Oh, I can if I do the little rolly action. Nice. Let's get some free firewood then. Free firewood. It's for the splat. Ow. Free firewood. And then we've got another thing over here with some blightbane and some fibers. And we've got some pristine wood right there sitting next to it. I guess somebody tried to make a campfire and just couldn't make it happen. Is there anything else in this area that is not firewood that looks good to me? We got a couple of buildings over on that side. I'll probably try to make shelter over here for a little bit. Just get inside of a building where we've got a positive temperature, and hopefully that holds out. And then from there, we'll decide where we want to explore next. This is probably salvage right here. Nice. We need more salvage, so I'm okay with that. I'm hoping they go to work on that forge, too. I don't know if they have all the things available they need. So we got pristine wood right there. We've got a whole bunch of eldritch essences on that side. A little bit of food right there. Some salvage out of the back of that trunk. Somebody was using their car to carry pieces of car. Some more arrows. Some more firewood. Fantastico. There might actually be too much loot in here for us to carry again. Inside of here, we got some more arrows. Some hunting arrows and some salvage. Yeah, I think we might be tapped out on this side as well. I don't know what's happening right there, but it looks like we got food, salvage, and some more pristine wood. Great. Pristine wood is used for almost all constructions, and so I'd like to have it before we go any further. Was there anything else in here, or is that pretty much it for the duration of this building? I think that was it. There's a... Oh, Christ, that scared the hell out of me. I was like, no thank you, son. No thank you. That scared the bejesus out of me. I was like, what is that thing right there? It looks like a bad guy, but it's stuck to the wall. It was a bad guy, and he was stuck to the wall. In all fairness, I don't think that my assessment was off. It was just my assessment was more that, like, he's not going to come back to life, I don't think. And then he did. Well. Seeing as it's looking like it's trying to wrap us up in a storm right now, or at least make something terrible happen, I think it's time to get moving. Let's go try to find a shelter. I think there's one in that direction over there. Yeah, there's one right there. Let's make for shelter so that I can get my health back and we can wait this out just in case there's a storm. When he says stuff like that, I'm pretty sure it's just because your cold meter is getting too high, but I don't want to take a chance on it. I play this game a little timidly because nature is not something to be messed around with. Nature will put you away, boo-boo. Now we get to find out if this stays lit, too. Did it stay lit? Stay lit, fam, and all that. No, it didn't stay lit. Okay, well, let me fuel it on up then. We'll get warmed up. And while we wait for this to get better, I'm going to take a couple of hours, and let's just rest to get our meter refilled. That'll give us suitable health that'll be looking all right. It looks like something's going on outside because it's actually at -5 right now. Let's take a look at our crafting menu and figure out what we can accomplish. I have pristine wood with me, but not a lot of the other stuff that I want to have. I could make some food, I guess. We've got raw meat and some campfire materials right there. Go ahead and do it. Perfect. That looks like it actually freed up inventory space for us. Go ahead and make a woven pouch. I'll make it so I can carry some more stuff with me. And so let me take a look at my inventory right now. Let me see if that's a thing that needs to be equipped or if that's a thing that we just naturally get access to. So with the woven pouch, it's right there. A small pouch tied to the belt for additional space. Okay, but it can't be equipped or anything like that. Maybe it goes in a different slot. No, it doesn't go in that slot. Does it go in our backpack slot, possibly? No, it doesn't go into our backpack slot. So I'm not sure how that aids us just yet. Seeing as the game is in early access, it's possible that that item might not be implemented yet. We've got 16 inventory slots, which is not that bad. I'm going to chill next to the fire until this weather goes away. We can go outside and we can check on it, but I'm pretty sure a blizzard's coming in. If it evens out at 0, then a blizzard is not coming in. Oh, maybe not. Well, I think it's time for our first fortress attack. What say you about that? It looks like there's a fortress around here. Oh, there's something over there, too. It looks like we got a blight. Yeah, let's go take care of that little bastard, too. I don't want any blights left over on this map. The more of them that I can kill, the happier a camper I will be. If there's grub root around and I can make use of it, I'm going to do that. Oh, we're getting rained on right now. Awesome. Just what I always wished for a giant alien race to come by and doo-doo butter on me. Where did that grub root go? There's a grub root over here, and I've lost it. Can't find the damn thing. Okay. Well, let's just stay away from him for the moment. We got cars and other things falling from the sky. Lots of detritus and bullshit trying to take us out. This dude over here obviously wants to get himself a taste. And you know what? I'm going to give it to him an extra cherry cinnamon if he wants it. There it is. Yup. Get that spice. Get that salt from me, son. And there's the fatality. Rawr! Stabbing the snow! The creature is gone. A few more Eldritch Essences right there for the pile. I assume that's going to be useful for, like, alchemical concoctions and things of that nature a little bit later on. We've also got another loot stash over here. That thing is definitely going to come to life when I try to loot this. Yeah, there he is. It just took him a second. He had to decide that he wanted to exist on this plane. Oh, he's going to blow up. Damn it! I tried to dodge, but you can't interrupt the attack animation. And it cues your attack, so if you click twice, you're going to attack twice. I don't know. I'd like to pick this stuff up, but I guess that I can't for right now. Eat some food. Oh, we got an extra food stack right there, too. Well, I guess eat that one just so I can have the inventory space to pick up, well, I wanted the fibers more than anything else. So I guess I'll have to get this on another run when I come out here. We do have a lot of enemies out here. There are bad guys positively everywhere out in this piece. Oh, and there's that dude right there, too. I'm going to try and get him. I don't know how many arrows it takes, though. Oh, wow. Arrows are actually pretty good. Arrows take care of business. I'm pleased with that. 4 arrows to kill off one of those dudes? Sure. No complaints from me. I'm going to try and finish this dude before he goes into explodey mode. So he's now down. It sounds like we got another one, too. Oh, we do. Okay, there's another one down here. Man, it is cracking down here with bad guys. There are enemies everywhere. No! And I guess I'm bleeding or something right now, which is what that... Oof! Ow! Ouchie, my bones thing that's going on. They broke my boneses. If I mark this area for later, we should be able to make use of it. Is that a pristine wood right there? Always need a little bit more pristine wood. I don't see anything of importance back up in here, but it does seem like they are pretty excited about me not stopping this blight. Every blight seems to have a challenge, whether or not it's like a maze or a bunch of enemies or a bunch of weird little tentacle things that are trying to eat you. Every location seems to have its own thing that you're going to have to get on top of before you can get to the blight, and this one over here seems to be an overwhelming infantry force. Please don't explode. I click my button too much, so I queue up my actions, and then I get blowed up because I'm dumb. Don't do it! Alright, so there's a few more shards for the pile as well. I'm going to finish this thing off. We'll fall back towards the previous location that we were at after we get done here. I don't see anything useful out that way. I'm going to avoid stepping on landmines, though. I don't know what's happening right now, but I heard scary voices. Keep on cleansing. Just don't mess with worms right now. There you go. That's that good stuff. That thing's all nice and gone. We didn't get bitten by a worm. Altogether, pretty good day, as far as I'm concerned. I'm happy with it. We've got our shelter back this way so that we can get our coal taken care of. The big thing that we're going to have to debate with ourselves... Oh, there's a wood chopping spot right here, too. Ah, that explains why there were so many bad guys around. Sorry, got me with Dane the Hiccup right there. One of the running jokes on my channel is that I have a hiccup that shows up once per episode. Every single time. His name is Dane, and he's an asshole, and he likes to ruin my recordings. We've got our shelter spot right there, but that does explain why there was so many bad guys around. There's trees over here that are not corrupted, so I'd be able to chop those down if I was trying to get some resources to build up my town. So, just another thing to keep in pocket right there. I'm going to head back to the shelter. We'll get our cold meter taken care of, and I will meet you back at base. Alright, so we're back at base. I took a little bit of damage when I was coming back on over here. As you can tell, I'm a little bit whooped up. We just had an invasion, so we're still in the process of fighting down here. I am going to drop off some inventory stuff. If I can get some arrows, that'd be great, too. I should probably craft some, maybe. I think I know how to do that. There's the breadth of what we've got stored inside of our base right now. I am going to drop off a few more of those. Let's drop off some more wood. We'll drop off some more scrap. We've got firewood, so we don't really need to worry about that. Drop that off because we're not going to be using it. Drop that off as well. Trying to keep the inventory nice and cleaned out. We've got 24 arrows left. I don't know if I've equipped those on my person, but I probably should. I don't think it's a good idea for me to go down into combat right now. In fact, I think it's a really bad idea. If I go into combat at this moment, I might never see the light of day. What do I need in order to make poultices? Because I need poultices. How do I make those? Getting my health back up has become a real issue. And so to make a poultice, I need Bloodhaw and Eldritch. Okay, let me go get some Bloodhaw and some Eldritch, and then we'll figure out who's dithering around our base causing problems. Bloodhaw. So is that Blightbane? There it is. So we've got Bloodhaw right there. And then I also need Eldritch Essences, which are probably at the bottom of the list somewhere. There we go. Make a whole bunch of these little guys so that we got something going into the future that'll keep us alive when things go wrong. I just like having a few of them. Like, I don't have to have a lot, but, like, using up some of this Bloodhaw is probably a good idea, too. It also looks like maybe it draws from the inventory that you put inside of storage, possibly. Oh, wow. I have 32 poultices. You get more than one for each one of those? Damn! Talk about crafting economy. That worked out great. We've got, like, 30 of these little bastards now. Cool. That'll keep me from having to sleep for a while. I don't think I need to carry around like 100 of them, though. I'll probably take that back with me, and we'll keep the rest of the poultices inside the inventory. We'll throw the Bloodhaw in there. Grub root I don't need right now. I'll keep the meat with me. I've got basically a full stack of food at the moment, and I don't think I'm going to have to be panicky about it. I'm going to put in like a maximum sleep time right now to get my health back because we are busted. I don't like being busted. I like being in working order. Oh, I'm hungry. Hold on. Let me handle the hunger situation. So with the hunger situation, bam, bam, bam. There we go. So that's all done, and we are going to try and rest out this weather event as much as possible. I just want to heal. Alright, cool. So we're looking solid now. I think that's the end of the blizzard because the sound effect goes away. Like, even though the weather system is still here, what I've noticed is that the sound goes away after a little bit. I love the way it puts snow back on the ground whenever there's a blizzard. Like, you just get that powder right there and you get to walk through it. That's a really cool effect, and I've never seen a game do that before, where it lays down like that thin layer of snow after a blizzard, and your character's got to track his way through it. That's awesome. Let's go back over here, and I wanted to make sure that this gets built. I'm going to assign... Let's put rice on it, I guess. Alright, I told it to put rice on this. So hopefully he'll come down here and he'll get this constructed. We'll keep an eye on it. What other stuff can I build? So what did I need in order to get that done? For the forge, I needed pristine wood, 54 of it, and I needed 18 salvage. We actually don't have the pristine wood. The crafting shack might help out a little bit too. So let's say that we've got the crafting shack. And, we can make a variety of primitive tools, weapons, and whatever else. I'm kind of wondering if that's the place where they convert the nasty wood into pristine wood. And so if we've got time to do it, I wouldn't turn up my nose at it. Let's put that right there. And we'll just kind of let them construct what they're going to construct, I think. It looks like they're coming over here. Yeah, they are actually, so the assignment worked right there. I thought it was maybe closing the menu or whatever when I was doing this over on this side, but it's not closing the menu. It's actually assigning people to do this. Okay, cool. Nice. It also saved the game, which is what I noticed, which was the indicator that I needed to figure out that something was happening right there. We've got this place. I'm hoping this is the place that can turn the dirt nasty wood into real wood. If it does, our little town is growing right now. It's looking... I'm happy. I like the way stuff's coming out right now. Do I have any firewood left? I got 1 firewood left. So we can probably hazard to venture out into the wilderness. Let's think about hitting this stronghold right here. I think that's a good spot to go. I haven't gotten to mining or anything like that just yet, but we're going to attack our first stronghold. Let's head on out that way, but I think at that point I'm going to call this the end of the episode. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcast for the next episode of Fade to Silence. It's been a blast, everybody. I've had a lot of fun with this game, and I hope you have as well. This is a sponsored series by THQ, so make sure that You know, you don't use this for review purposes or anything like that. It's just for entertainment. If you wanted to get the game for yourself, you can look down below in the description. I got a link for you so you can get that the old clicky. If you wanted to support me, hit that like button. It's the best way to support me as a content creator. Other than that, I got nothing else to say. I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.